Hello, 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 all, and welcome to The Good Witch. This is your April Gemini intuitive tarot reading for the year of 2021. If you are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. You are greatly missed. We're going to look at your love, your finances, and a message from the divine. Get back to what we know. Y'all have a very, very delicate message coming through. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment in love. We're going to look at your love life first. I want to make sure that you know that you need to stay all the way to the end of this one because your message from the divine is probably going to be speaking all the way through to the end. So, looking at your love life, full moon in Capricorn, some things you've been stubborn about or your partner has been stubborn about, as this is very reversible, and I think I'm going to have to pull more cards for different situations. So, but the overall energy is somebody is very stubborn. Somebody that was very stubborn in love is now becoming very fluid. The song, and you're the first group that I'm doing this with, is "It's time to get down to the heart of the matter when my knees get weak and my soul seems to shatter, but I think it's about forgiveness. Even if you don't love me anymore." So there's some healing occurring and some forgiveness happening on multiple parts. You and this person haven't ruined each other, but you haven't been the best for each other either. It's almost been like a series of indecision that ping-pongs back and forth between you both. And if this is for you, if it resonates, it's for you. I think I'm gonna pull some more cards after this, but this general message, if this is for you, then it's for you. We're gonna break it down into singles and relationships. But y'all haven't been the best for each other, but you haven't like tried to ruin each other. It's been like, I want you, I don't, I need you, but I can't have you. The love is there, but you don't show love to each other the way that you should. The way that, okay, so you're not giving this person the love that they desire and vice versa. But the love is there, like the energy of love is there. And it's either time for you to open the door all the way or close it, because it won't continue on this way. There's not really lies, but there is deceit as far as... There's not really lies, but there is deceit as far as lying by omission. Hiding emotions. Not necessarily hiding things, but hiding emotions. And they feel like, or the feeling is, I'm not lying to you if I'm just not telling you. It's a lie by omission. But they feel like they're doing it to keep you from worrying because the situation was so complicated. The situation was very, very complicated. Let's look at our relationships, Geminis. Ooh. In the relationship, there is a blatant energy of I don't know what to do, whether to go or whether to stay. You're both not stubborn anymore. You're both going to be kind of at a vulnerable state of, okay, we're here now. Now that we're here, and now that we recognize that we're here, what do we do? At the same time, you're still very focused on you. You're in a relationship. You're having this conversation. What do we do? What do we do? And you're looking at each other, but you're both talking inwardly. So you're not asking, what do we do, so you can find out truly what they want to do. And they're not asking you to truly find out what you want to do. Y'all are asking each other so that you can internally decide what you really want to do based on their answers, possibly. So they're not really moving for you, and you're not really moving for them. And neither one of you are worried about it. You both kind of feel like you're settling in this. But the thought of losing or being abandoned by this person makes you uncomfortable. Even if it's not true abandonment, it's comfortable and you know it well. Even though you can't control it. And some of you a lot of the people in relationships are in third-party relationships where it might not be you're having a physical relationship with someone else, but you do have an outside person, an outsourced person that you're dealing with. That's why, and your person knows. And this could be the other way too. They figured out what you're doing or what you were doing at one point and they act accordingly. But at this point, you forgive each other. You're very much willing to forgive each other. They just want to get down to the heart of the matter. Like, it hurts, but this is one of those things that needs to hurt to get better. And that's where you are. Now let's look at our single Geminis. Some of you might need, the relationships will very much need a personal reading if you so choose. But now you have insight to where your partner is, and I would suggest that you go watch the sign of your partner when I load it, so you can see where they are. You actually need to be, Geminis have the most cross watchers, but this month, Gemini, you need to be a cross watcher for if you're dating more than one person, for each of those people. Single people, you have people coming at you from every direction, but they're not giving you what you want. Like, they're coming at you, but they're coming at you with these offers that you're not really, they're coming at you as space fillers. Even though they feel like it's more, they feel like what they're offering you is very valuable to them, and that's not what you want. Like, let's say they're coming offering you to mow your lawn, but what you really want is someone to have intellectual conversations with. These two things are not interchangeable. Let's say they have amazing sex, but what you really need is someone dependable that you can lean on when things go bad and you might need a ride to work, or you might need an ear because you're going through something with your family, but they have this amazing sex. So that's not really it's not gonna be enough. You might accept it for a minute, but it's a time filler. They're not coming in that way. And you don't feel like the people that are coming in see you as the emperor or empress that you are. They're not worth, you don't feel like they see the amount of worth that you have. But you entertain people, different people, so that you're not bored, and you try to, like, you're going to be doing the puppet master thing with people, my single Geminis. Making people dance to your beat, but nobody right now in the month of April that's coming in new that is permanent. And you're okay with that. You're having fun. And there's no interference. So that's a good thing. There's no interference. It's not like you're dating toxic time fillers. They're just time fillers. Let's look at your finances. Y'all, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment in love. You have full moon in Leo guiding your financial situation. So things are going well, even though they're not going the way that you thought they would. Don't be so prideful that you miss out on a good opportunity. Because let's say your job title is a manager, right? But you get a job offer or what one would consider to be a demotion to like an assistant manager, right? But you make more as the assistant manager than you did as the manager. Doesn't make a lot of like sense, but that's how it would work for you. So you would just have to not be so prideful that you refuse a specific thing because the title is wrong. Does that make sense? Don't let your pride get in the way. Don't be so emotional about your money. And don't do things so abruptly. You're getting a lot of that. You have the opportunity to get a lot of the things that you're lusting after, like material things. And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Whatever financial thing that you're wanting is right here at your beck and call, but you might have to step out of your pride zone. It's coming slower than you like, and you feel like people were taking advantage of your kindness and using it as a weakness. So that's why you're withdrawing the amount of time, energy, and effort that you're giving to a certain thing. You feel like if I give you the bare minimum, I'm gonna get the same results or the same compensation. And that's true at the moment. I would say don't give 110%. Give like 80 instead of the 50% that you're gonna give. Do a little more than you normally would, but don't give until it hurts. Because you have to find that balance between over giving in what you're doing and giving the bare minimum. You wanna give just enough over so that it's noted that you can do and are worth more. But you don't want to give so much to where nobody has to grow you or push you or compensate you because you're already doing what they would have paid you to do anyway. You need to find that balance. Ooh. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment in love. Looking at your message from the divine, you will be operating and writing a lot this month. Recording things, trying to remember them for later on. You're going back to some old notes and some old things that you once knew, that you once saw, that gave you strength. You feel like you've been looking for strength in all the wrong places. You were looking for strength in your person. You were looking for strength in your finances, but for a moment, you forgot who you were, and you're waking up and you're remembering that now. For a moment, you forgot how much you loved yourself, and you're remembering that now, and it's causing a shift in your entire world. You were looking at the Libra scales and you couldn't see what was going on behind you because of the new moon. You weren't able to see everything that was happening, so you said, fuck the scale. Are you going to? I don't need a scale. I'm going to build a tower. Because you're remembering who you are. And you're forgiving yourself for everything that you are not, that you thought you were supposed to be. And that's a beautiful place to be in life. You're going to have a lot of self-revelations. And things that you thought had fallen apart are coming right back together in such a beautiful way. Some of you are very forgiving people, but at this point, you're forgiving yourself. And once you learn how to forgive yourself and truly forgive yourself, everybody else is easy because you understand. You'll have a better understanding of forgiveness. You'll forgive those people that hurt you, who didn't love you, that said they loved you. You'll forgive those people who loved you and you counted on them and they stopped. You'll forgive yourself for allowing it to happen over and over again. Okay? Peace, love, and light from the Good Witch. Thank you so much for being a part of my life. And thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of yours. Peace and divinity, y'all. Again, remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment in love.